But right now, I want to turn my attention to, let me move the screen out of the way. Now I can see your face. How you doing? Scott Carnegie is somebody that I have known for, I'm trying to remember when we first met. Did we meet in like 98 or 99?
I was doing things for the CWF around then, so if you were around
a little bit,
CWF, maybe. I think the first time I actually spoke to you face to face was backstage at an AWE show in 2005.
Yeah, but I think we'd emailed each other something previously.
Yeah, here and there.
Scott has a multifaceted life, one of which is very skilled journal. Can I say this? Photojournalist,
videographer, more accurate, yeah.
and editor, and in particular focusing on wrestling projects in Winnipeg over the course of the last 10 or 12 years. So we know many of the same people in common in terms of the performers, promoters, and referees, etc. But another part of his life, as it touches on the entertainment industry, is and I didn't realize this till lately. And again, the wonders of Facebook, where I found out that you were involved with the Magic Club of Winnipeg.
Yes.
When I saw the post about the show, and I plugged it right when I got that notification from Facebook about a big event on Sunday at the Art Gallery, and there's 2 performances at a very affordable price.
Yes.
To allow families to bring parents and aunts, uncles, babas, and zetas, whatever, to bring kids down so that they can experience firsthand the wonderful world of magic.
Yeah, a family day of magic this Sunday at the Winnipeg Art Gallery in the Muriel Richardson Auditorium. Tickets are only $5 a piece, so it's very affordable. Even if you have yourself and 3 kids or whatever it is, you're going to get in for $25 and see a great about 2 hours, about an hour and a half, 2 hour magic show. It's put on by the Magic Club of Winnipeg. It's sort of a showcase of our performers, and we also have some members of the Society of Young Magicians as well. Some teenagers that what they do is they hold a contest to see who puts on the best stage performance, and the winner of that contest will be at the show to show off their skills. Now,
the history of a Brotherhood of Magicians in Winnipeg goes back to like 1922?
Yes, the International Brotherhood of Magicians was founded here in Winnipeg. It's the international worldwide organization of magicians, and it originated here, in Winnipeg. How
many active magicians are there? I realize it's not really it's something that's a full-time career for too many people outside of Brian Glow, who's been in this studio and thankfully didn't make me disappear. But about how many people are involved in the pursuit of the art?
Well, I will. I'll give a rough estimation of the people I know, the people that are full-time magicians, and just in the Winnipeg, based out of Winnipeg, I'd say are probably maybe 5 to 10. So it is a small industry as far as that goes, but there's a lot of hobbyists and people like myself where I do maybe a show a month for a dinner or an afternoon tea and things like that. So I'm more of a hobbyist, and a lot of us are hobbyists as well. But there are a decent number of people that make their living doing magic, doing corporate events.
Is Sean Watson still doing magic?
I don't know Sean Watson. I've been involved for about 4 years with the Magic Club.
I think he started doing acting and stuff, but I remember him. I remember him from the late 90s as well. There's a lot of interesting personalities that are drawn to getting involved as magicians or performing sleight of hand or whatever.
Yeah.
How did your interest start in this?
I guess my interest goes back to probably about 20 years ago. Penn and Teller used to be on David Letterman a lot. And that's where I first sort of saw magic, and they did magic in such a different way.
But you don't have a sidekick you pick on, so
well, no, I'm by myself.
You pick on yourself.
Yeah, but about 3 or 4 years ago, I started getting interested in it again, and this time I'm taking seriously learning the craft and learning the art, and it's a performance art, and I guess it's similar in a way to bring this back to how we sort of know each other through the pro wrestling business, in that there are a lot of similarities. There's somewhat of a hierarchy. You go in, you learn the ropes. People aren't going to tell you everything right away. When I started going and getting serious about magic and going around experienced magicians, they didn't say, "Hey, Scott, come, I'll show you how to do this." Right? I had to gain their trust and their respect, and so there's a bit of a hierarchy and coming into the business and making sure you're serious about it. And when they see that you're serious, then they embrace you, and so for myself, it's the performance aspect of it that I really enjoy. I really enjoy the reaction I get out of people. It involves psychology. It involves knowing how people
timing
and timing. It's all part of the performance, right? And if you're better at doing those things, then you're going to be able to put on a better show.
Are we going to see any rabbits pulled out of hats on Sunday?
Likely not.
What, you're worried about the Humane Society getting all over you guys?
They're tough to clean up after. At kids' parties, it's not passe, but maybe for this sort of show, it might be. But you're going to see things like you're going to see levitations. You're going to see things floating in the air. You'll see some mentalism. You'll see metal being bent right in front of your eyes through the power of the mind, and things like that, and some sort of classic magic effects. The club, when we put on our show, because it's for a whole family, it's for kids, it's for adults, so you get a little bit of everything. And the kids really like to see, we have some magicians that are focused on kids' acts, and that is part of what they do. So there's specialties all through it. Some magicians are specific for kids, some are specific for sort of corporate events, so it's more adult oriented. So really you get the whole gamut at the show.
There's two performances at 1 and 3:30?
At 1 and 3:30, yes.
And so and it's rush seating?
Rush seating, yeah. As soon as you get there, you get in. It's about the Muriel Richardson Auditorium holds about, I think, 300 people, and every seat is a good seat. There's no bad seats in there. I mean, if you want to be closer up, then obviously you want to get there earlier. And usually it's not a mad rush to get in. You can get tickets at the door or in advance. If you go to magicmanitoba.com, our website, there's details on there about how to get tickets in advance.
Is anybody going to be sawed in half?
I don't think that's the plan for this one. See,
you're off the hook,
kids,
Taylor.
Might be a little too scary for the little guys. Because sometimes we get very small children, like 3 or 4 years old, and they even get something out of it. I brought my own children to the shows when they're very young, and they had a great time.
Okay, so give the website address again.
Sure, it's magicmanitoba.com.
And is there a phone number people can call with regards to getting tickets?
Yes, there's a phone number on the website. Actually, I have the phone number here. It's 772-8837. And that's Kerry. He's the treasurer for the Magic Club, and he can sell you tickets directly, or you can pay. You can get them at the door as well. I
appreciate you coming into the studio. I saw you this. Believe it or not, I actually once you clued me in, the breakfast television actually ran till 10 o'clock, which I didn't know because for some reason I thought it just ran till 9. But I did catch you this morning. I was disappointed that Jimmy Mack wasn't made to disappear or whatever. But it was you got Youngberg to actually do a trick.
Yeah, he the fellow that was with me, Anders, he's the co-president of the club. He helped out with the illusion that Anders performed there, and it didn't work 100%. But it worked 85%, and that was pretty good.
Hey, listen, around that station, that's close enough to 100. So it was good to see you this morning. It's good to see you here in the studio. I know also, I'll add parenthetically, Scott has some very strong opinions about current affairs and politics.
I call in once in a while.
And I appreciate not only you bringing this event to our attention so that we could let our audience know about a good entertainment, cheap, affordable entertainment alternative for the entire family on the weekend, but your ongoing support of the other side of what we do on this program in terms of news and public affairs. I've never had a chance to tell you, but I really appreciate it. You've provided a lot of insight and tips in terms of news stories and stuff that breaks on blogs and whatever, and it's been very helpful, and I really appreciate it all the way around. And one of these days, if you're so inclined, maybe you can drop in the studio. We'll do a panel discussion with you and a couple of other listeners, and we'll regular callers, and we'll do a little session here with a few of you where you can go a little deeper into some of your views about some of our illustrious friends.
Well, I'm a bit of a nut job, so if you're okay with that, then
hey, you know what? I put up with it so far, and it's all good radio. Thanks very much, Scott Carnegie.
Sure.
And,
yes? I have some tickets to give away if
Scott,
you want to do that.
Taylor, what we'll do is we'll do the weather.
All right.
We'll go into the break from the weather updates.
Okay.
And then I'll do you do the weather, bring it back to me. I'll do the details for the tickets, and we'll give away a couple of tickets then. Thanks very much, Scott. Okay.
Thank you.
So when